We're speaking with Sharon Stohrer. Good morning. How are you?
Good morning.
Okay. Nice to see you in person. I recall that you joined privatelessons.com when you were in the Philadelphia area,
yes,
right?
Yes. Yeah. So I've been a member for 3-some years.
Yeah. And then you moved away. Where did you go?
To Columbus, Ohio area.
Excellent.
Yes, for a career move for my husband. So.
Wonderful. You are a soprano.
Yes.
I have to tell you, I got a chance to hear some of your singing online.
Oh,
One
wonderful.
of my favorite pieces, Knoxville. Isn't that great? With the piano, you did it with the piano.
Yes.
There's some parts, but beautiful. Really enjoyed it. So you teach privately,
yes.
And tell me just the kind of students that come to you.
I get a wide variety. I get a lot of teenagers, which is great because they tend to be very focused, and a lot of them want to go to college eventually. And I get some adults, some of whom might even be pretty late in life, and they just want to learn to sing better. I've had members of a salsa band. I've had people from all walks of life. I do usually work a little bit on classical technique with everybody, but I'm open to any kind of music, and it just makes it fun.
You speak a lot around the country on a very interesting subject, and I wanted to cover this with you a little bit.
Sure.
And that is performance anxiety.
Yeah.
So many people some get literally paralyzed, can't function.
Absolutely.
So the question is this: give me a sense for what are some of the causes of that, and how to best manage it.
The causes are real, and that's one of the things I say to young people, especially when I work with them, or anyone of any age. There's increasing pressure these days. Everything's instant. You can hear beautifully made CDs and all kinds of other performances. So people think that if they make one mistake, that their performance is totally flawed, because they're accustomed to hearing all these studio-produced things that are
and they're clean,
perfect.
Yeah, sure.
Exactly. So there are real pressures. Mm-hmm. There definitely are.
Mm-hmm. So you're saying that a person is in live performance is afraid to make mistakes,
exactly.
or gets hung up on mistakes.
Exactly, and very often will get totally derailed. Right. I like to liken it to figure skaters. Mm-hmm. You know, when you watch them on the Olympics or whatever, nobody thinks, "Oh, you schmuck, you fell down." Everybody thinks, get up, get back into it. And that's exactly what audiences think for performers. But these days, more and more performers think, oh, I can't make a mistake. Right. And if they do, they get thrown, rather than getting up off the ice and getting back into it.
I have to say that I'm a professional musician, but as a member of an audience, if I'm listening to something and somebody had a fluff and all that, I don't remember it really afterwards, because it really dissipates. It's now all I remember is the performance and connecting with the music and the artist. Exactly. But then but the opposite is really much more amplified.
Exactly.
The artist is concerned about it. How do you go about controlling it to some extent and just not losing it?
There are a lot of techniques, and the hard news, because everybody wants an instant result, is that it really needs to be prepared, just like you're preparing your music. The problem with performance anxiety, because it's an uncomfortable area, most people don't think about it until the last possible second when they're panic-stricken. So things like, if you're open to this kind of thing, doing meditative kinds of things like yoga or Tai Chi or Alexander technique as part of your everyday life. And then lots of other ways, certainly practicing performing. We so often practice our instruments and we don't practice the performing. So if you're doing a recital and you're scared, maybe get a couple of friends and play or sing part of it for them.
So experience is everything.
Exactly, exactly. Wade in the shallow end of the pool instead of making yourself dive in the deep end. Make it comfortable for yourself.
These are very interesting points that you have, and thank you so much.
You're welcome.
For visiting this morning.
It's my pleasure.
I wish you much success.
Thank you.